Welcome, boys and girls! It's time to open the gates of adventure mystery to the land of Mythaville. Chapter 11, The Lonesome Climb. As we traverse through the shrub-covered desert woods, a densely packed forest appeared ahead. It searched for a clear path through the twisted gray forest. They stopped to the park from the short purple vines and saw darkness ahead. As white ice appeared within the forest, they were, "Stay out of my home!" As their spit flew from the dark forest, it bolted through the shrubs and towards the lake. As a bunch of kids blasted into the cold river, I wonder what could be in that forest. Well, seems like you just laid eyes in dark spirit woods. Chuckled Squaws as he approached from a slightly bigger village as he strolled through the somewhat busy streets. As we strolled through the somewhat busy streets, there was no longer a single tent around. The caravan village was now a resting place center, filled with a bunch of unique wares and oddities. If some of my marbles were being sold by a smaller troll, what even was that thing in the woods? I asked, as we stepped into a bar and inn. As we sat on the fur-covered stools, Squaws answered, "Well, Dark Spirit Woods is kind of like a legend. Some people say it's the spirit of a dead dragon, while others claim it's a revengeful dragon hunter," added Squaws, as the bartender gave him a glass of blue frosted milk as he gulped the milk down. A marble flew out of my pocket. As everyone in the bar stared at the red glowing marble hovering over the table, the voices of Travin and Raval echoed throughout the bar. "Hey, Travin, back home with your brother?" I asked the red glowing marble. "It's not the gawking eyes." "Well, not exactly. I'm still in the forest, but Raval's definitely here," said Travin, as the bartender gave Squaws another glass of blue frosted milk. "Yep, it's extremely weird to use this thing, but there are a lot of things I need to get used to," echoed Raval's voice through the marble as it dropped onto the table. To pick up the marble and left the bar and end behind. The sun was rolling down the horizon. I wonder how long it's been since I was left alone. Maybe all the way back before meeting Laura 20 years ago. As the cold breeze of the mountain struck my tired face, I whispered, "Hetius Maximus," to the marble in my hands as it flew up with a red hue. Began my listening climb as a slug through the ankle-deep snow. A cozy shack appeared in the star-filled night as the screech echoed from the distant caves. Flynn opened the door. "Your Highness! Come in there before!" shouted Flynn as the blue-white tip wing scraped the snow off the roof. As he bolted indoors, Flynn slammed the door shut. "Well, Si, do you want some tea?" offered Flynn as two dark purple gems hung from my ears. Poured a cup of purple petal tea, an image of a deal in making the same tea for Laura flashed in my head. "Is that sleepy tea?" I asked as Flynn's eyes shot red. "Sorry, Si, but I still love Rupert too." Stated Flynn as the purple earrings shattered and the presence of cruelty emerged from the extinguished fireplace. "How do you like being alone, Si?" snickered Roberta as both he and Flynn cornered me with their twisted gray wooden staffs as I hurried dug for the light relic. The floating marble shifted to a bright yellow light. A slight formed into a lower. The roof blasted off the house. The marble turned back red. Flynn and Roberta disappeared in the purple smoke. "Here, Si, have this," offered Princess Laura. She gave me the last object of legend, the bright silver sword with the gem-encrusted golden hilt. I started calling it the Survivor's Blade. Thanks, Laura, as he passed out in front of me. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and buy my books off Amazon, and have a magical day.